can you state your name and your grade?
Well, my name is Jasmine Hargrove, and I'm a senior.
I'm David Olea, and I'm in 10th grade.
Okay. And tell us a little bit about the Digital Technology Pilot Program.
Well, it came my last year in high school, so it actually made me a lot more organized this year, having like all the folders and having the Google Drive, and I can keep all of my assignments right there. So it's been a lot easier for me to turn in things this year, so it helped out a lot.
Great.
I agree with Jasmine because I would always have papers everywhere, and I didn't know where I would misplace papers.
Yeah.
Absolutely, all the time, and I think it's way more organized than
Mm-hmm.
all these papers.
Yeah.
Okay. Any disadvantages?
The textbooks were a little hard to deal with because before you have the book in front of you and you can just flip pages, and then now you have to like click, and it's really hard to go back and forth. And that was the only thing that was a little difficult.
I think sometimes network failure,
Mm-hmm.
especially at home, we really don't get as much access as it's kind of limited to what we can go to. As in, sometimes checking our grades really doesn't work. Google Drive doesn't work
Mm-hmm.
at home sometimes. So that is a big disadvantage.
And how did you find learning to use the MacBooks? Was it easy? Did you already have experience with Apple products?
I did. I had a MacBook before.
Oh, I never had one before, but I mean, electronics are easy to me, so
Yeah.
it helped out a lot.
Great. Have you seen the laptop use policy change over the course of the year?
Yeah, in the beginning of the year, everything was open. Towards the end of the year, a lot of things were blocked. We had to do a lot of updates on the computer. But I think just because it was the first year, they had to like figure out what could be used and what couldn't be used, and especially for high school students. So.
In the beginning, I could check my email of my school account at home, and now I can't even go on gmail.com. So they've blocked a lot from home.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not connected to their server, then it's a big disadvantage.
How would you describe yourselves as students?
He's very vibrant.
Yes.
And I'm vibrant if you know me, but I'm really into, or not sports, but activities. I'm in dance and band and competition season, so I'm in a lot of things at school. Yep.
I think I'm a pretty good student. Pretty much I don't know if my teacher would say otherwise.
What are your favorite subjects?
I want to say English.
I think this year would most definitely be English.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot this year.
And do you have plans for after high school?
Yes, I'm going to college after I graduate this year. So.
Great.
So
Mhm.
am I.
In like a couple of years.
And would you like to continue to use MacBooks in the future?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you use the public library system at all?
A few times before, when I was studying for SATs last year before we had the MacBooks.
I used it a lot years prior. I want to say about 7 years ago. It was a constant thing.
What would you use it for?
Just go online, check out a book, a movie.
Okay. Well, thank you both very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.